The most difficult inheritance you can leave your children isn't a house. It's a parrot that outlives 3 generations of them. This is the scarlet macaw, a creature whose biological clock is set to 100 years. That's not a typo. And it creates a genuinely absurd problem. Over 80% of captive macaws require a will, because they routinely pass through 5 separate families. How does that even work? This bird's superpower isn't flight, it's time. A single wild macaw outlasts 95% of all bird species. From southern Mexico down to the Amazon basin, the macaw thrives below an altitude of 1,000 meters. Its beak clamps down with 300 pounds of force, enough to pulverize nuts that would shatter a steel knife. Okay, technically it's a cetacean, not a machine. But still. Wild flocks forage across 500 square miles, a daily commute wider than Chicago. To survive, they eat seeds so toxic they would kill 20 adult humans. Their secret? They eat clay from riverbanks to neutralize the poison. Talk about a detox diet. A mated pair stays loyal for up to 75 years, raising decades of offspring. But the real mystery is internal. Their heart, a relentless engine weighing just 15 grams, less than 2 dice, somehow powers a century of life. So what cellular magic shields their DNA from decay? The answer is more shocking than the lifespan itself. Comparing heart rates reveals why a mouse at 600 beats per minute perishes in 2 years, while macaws hit 120. Subscribe to uncover nature's secrets before these birds outsmart cellular aging entirely. Their mitochondria produce 70% fewer free radicals than human cells, preventing internal rust. High above the canopy, low oxidative stress fuels regeneration across 9 rainforest decades. Absurd biology. Their cellular machinery repairs broken DNA strands 500% faster than ours. Telomerase constantly rebuilds chromosome tips over 12,000 flight hours across South American forests. Take that, anti-aging creams. Max Planck Institute geneticists in 2023 proved their immune efficiency stays near 98% throughout life. Flapping 4 times per second, the bird burns 150 calories daily without toxic waste. Harpy eagles strike at 50 miles per hour, yet ancient macaws dodge them easily. Superoxide dismutase levels remain 3 times higher than in old mammals weighing less than a bag of flour. Sourcing fat-rich nuts across 30 miles daily, their liver stays perfectly healthy. No gym membership required. Resting 12 hours every night in hollow trees prevents chronic stress. Wait, actually, genetics lab tests on 80-year-old macaws revealed 0% loss in telomere length. Unhinged survival. 3 structural adaptations protect their light skeleton: air sacs, thin cortical walls, and strut reinforcement. Their bare skin flushes red to dump excess heat when roosts hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This resilience powers a massive brain surviving multiple decades. Did you realize macaws cram 2 billion forebrain neurons into a skull smaller than a golf ball? That grants them spatial reasoning equal to a 5-year-old human child. Unhinged, right? Their memory tracks over 100 individual flock members across hundreds of jungle miles, while neighboring groups develop distinct vocal dialects. Talk about heavy commitment. Once paired up, couples remain inseparable for over 50 years. How do they maintain that connection? Simple. Massive emotional intelligence. Their brains require constant engagement to thrive. In laboratory trials, 93% conquered complex multi-lock puzzles faster than dogs. But heartbreak hurts. Split up a pair, and stress hormones surge by 400%. More precisely, it triggers full-blown panic. These birds process logic in a lightning 120 milliseconds and sing across frequencies reaching 8,000 Hz. Out in the Manu Biosphere Reserve, wild macaws map thousands of fruit trees effortlessly. 9 of every 10 stay faithful for life. Deprive them of complex challenges, and brain activity plunges 65%. That is proper genius power. This startling reality means over 85% of captive macaws endure traumatic rehoming. Depressed birds pluck up to 90% of their body feathers. Yet fewer than 5% of pet owners construct legal estate trusts. Avian lifetime care reaches $40,000 per bird, crushing rescues. Facilities like the Oasis Sanctuary in Arizona handle over 800 rescued parrots at full capacity. Grieving birds spike stress hormones for 18 months. Genuinely cursed trauma. By age 60, a typical macaw bounces through 7 different households. That is like getting reassigned to 7 new stepfamilies in one human lifetime. Researchers at Cambridge University urge multi-generational care contracts before purchase. Without legal planning, 40% of surrendered macaws suffer permanent beak overgrowth. Out of 10 surrendered birds, only 2 find permanent adult homes. Wait, actually, wild macaws in South America handle dangerous predators better than captive birds handle human abandonment. Global human life expectancy sits at 73 years, while macaws routinely sail past 100 years in captivity. Buying one is equivalent to adopting a toddler who never grows up and outlives your entire mortgage. Cellular DNA repair lets them survive 100 years with ease. 4 generations of human heirs pass, while one parrot sits on the same perch. Unhinged commitment. Across a century of flight, one scarlet macaw single-handedly plants entire rainforest ecosystems by dispersing 500,000 seeds over wild jungle canopies. Cruising 20 miles daily, they drop canopy seeds across 2,500 square kilometers of fragmented Amazon basin territory. How? Their beak snaps with 300 pounds of force per square inch, cracking nuts as hard as concrete. Surprisingly, 40% of these seeds survive undamaged, sprouting giant hardwood trees across forest clearings. Without them, total canopy density drops 15%, crippling carbon storage worldwide. That is like removing 1 in 7 trees on Earth. Yet humans keep caging these ancient airborne engineers like living parlor statues. Consequently, 3 out of 4 captive macaws outlive their owners, facing decades of crippling loneliness. Wait, actually, genomic scientists trace macaw lineage back 30 million years, surviving global ice ages that wiped out thousands of rival species. Their cellular repair rate measures 10 times higher than mammals of identical mass. At Peru's Tambopata Reserve, Field Director Dr. Donald Brightsmith noted in 2021, 65-year-old macaws still successfully raise thriving chicks. Now geneticists study macaw telomere enzymes to reverse cellular aging in human organs. Buying a parrot is not getting a pet. You are adopting a feathered toddler wielding bolt cutters. Unless you draft a formal estate plan, this bird will easily outlive your children and grandchildren. Surviving 100 years on wild seeds means this bird can outlast 3 sequential 30-year mortgages. So when a parrot screams at you, show respect. You are addressing an ancient feathery overlord who will outlive us all.